Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. God is good. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope you're doing well. Sorry for the delay. I got a call right before it was go time, and I just had to take it. I just had to see what was going on. But we are back at it, and we're officially back in the flow of me getting in here and having to finish my lunch before we get started. And if Shadow is in here, I haven't seen him yet, but we're back to tuna fish sandwiches. But good to see you, Tiger. Appreciate you joining, man. Cheers. Glad you enjoyed the Mega Man X rando the other day. Hey, what's up, Mondoon? How you doing, man? Did y'all have a good weekend? Good. Glad to hear it, man. Mine went pretty well. It went good. Yeah, we were back in the gym today. It's the first I'd gone in a month. And I could feel it. I could definitely feel it. Weekend was good here. Also, just getting back in the swing of things for the week. Yeah. Same here, Tiger. It was still just getting back into the swing of things, just in general, but I think today we are kind of officially back. Because, after Christmas, between Christmas and New Year's, it's like hard to really get any momentum with anything. It's like that limbo. That holiday limbo. Like you kind of getting back to it, but you don't want to, and still it's just not quite the same. What's up, Red? Welcome, sir. Good to see ya. How was your weekend, Red? What are my resolutions for this year to start doing again? It's so worth it, dude. It's so worth it. I'm so glad. Oh. Thank you, Mondoon. Is that better? I'm just checking my filters. It should be dipping out when I go. Just chill, kind of ready and not ready to be working again. Yeah, I hear you. I'm ready to be working again. Just get back into some kind of a routine, a rhythm and stuff. I think that'll be good for me. But yeah, dude, I was feeling it today. Crazy how quickly you lose that stuff. Like I got in there and stretched and then hit the bag for just a few minutes, and I was like, already felt like I was gassed, and I was like, no way, man, this is ridiculous. Just started. I'm going to finish this up as quick as I can, this food, and then we will jump into our... I'm trying to decide if I want to start off with Patreon or commission stuff today. We'll have to listen to what we got and just kind of make a judgment call. Probably do weight training and go for runs in the morning, we'll see. Runs, even just walking, especially for us older folk, even just walking is really really beneficial. It's almost, I've seen where it's like it's more beneficial than running for certain age groups. Yeah, highly recommend it, man. Highly recommend it. Yeah. It's just like 10,000 steps a day, which is, depending on what you do. Like in my line of work, it's kind of difficult. It's kind of difficult to get to the 10K. There you go. Switch to 10K steps a day. Lost a ton. Great for everything. Yeah, exactly. It's like even if you can just get that, that's like a huge game changer. Yeah, and it's less strain. It's easy, because you wake up. Let's just say you're like, okay, I'm gonna get up at 6 and then go running. It's like, man, that sucks. but like, oh, I'm gonna get up at 6 and go out for a walk. That's like so much. That just sounds so much more pleasant. You know what I mean? But do whatever is right for you. If you want to run, run. I don't know what I'm talking about. Hydrate. Hydrate. Huh? Yeah, that's smart. Which song was this? That's right, Concrete Cake. Yeah, walking is good. I need to do it more. Okay. Sorry. I know I went silent there. Yeah, the gym I go to, it used to have like a CrossFit thing, which I know people have like opinions about CrossFit. I really don't care one way or another. Like I'm not like, oh, that's the best ever, or oh, it sucks. I don't. It's, again, I don't know anything. I don't know what I'm talking about. But the thing I wanted to get into it just because it had some, weight training to it, which I don't do. But they got rid of it like last summer because they just were getting more clients for jiu-jitsu and stuff, so they expanded that program and cut the CrossFit. So they got rid of all their weights and stuff there, and I was like, oh man, that was disappointing, but it is what it is. All right, tuna sandwich down, protein drink down, hydrated, kinda. Hydrate more. And I got some of this for a snack. I've been working on this. It's like a cream cheese dip. Not the best for me, but I've been trying to finish it off, so it doesn't just die in the fridge. All right. I will snack on that through the day. Let's get into it. Let me get this out the way. I forgot. I haven't. Okay. Here we go. Studio 1. Start with Patreon tune. I'm cool with that. Position this over. Get my camera set up. How's the leg? messed up. Here we go. Let's see. About like that ish. About like that. That looks good. That looks fine. Ish. Little. There we go. I've been playing. Oops. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So yeah, I showed you guys the mug that Duchess got me, but she also got me a gift card for the Switch. And so I was able to pick up a few games because I only had like Mario Kart World. I had just a couple of games on the Switch. Only one Switch 2 game, but... So she gave me that for Christmas. And so I picked up the Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope, I think it's called, plus all the DLC. It was like 90% off. So I got that. I got Bo, the Path of the Teal Lotus, which I've been wanting to get. It's like a, looks like a it's Metroidvania, but it looked specifically like a Hollow Knight, just with the like Japanese kind of aesthetic. And then oh, there's my mouse. I was sorry. And then I got Fantasian Neo Dimension, which is that it's by Sakaguchi and Uematsu. I saw that. I was like, man, I gotta get that. That's a no-brainer for me. I have a $25 gift card for PS5, so I might grab Death Stranding 2. We'll see. Okay. I never played Death Stranding 1. I don't know too much about that series, except for it's got what's his face? Can't think what his... Norman Reedus. I couldn't think what his name was. Which song is this? Is this what I need to work on? Which song is this? Oh, this is the last month's song. Okay, I was getting the stems together, I think. Yeah, if Expedition 33 was on the Switch, I probably would have got that. But it's not, and so I didn't. I almost got Octopath Zero. I'm kind of getting mixed vibes from it though, so I didn't pick that up. I thought I was like, well, I'll get a handful of games instead. But Fantasian's it's been pretty good so far. Let's check out. This is what our Patreon tune, I think. That's what we were working on. I mean, it's, you know, father of Final Fantasy. And Nobuo Uematsu, dude. Of course I had to get that. Yeah, man, it feels like an old Final Fantasy again. It looks really cool too. It's got kind of like a borderline claymation feel to it. I don't know what it is. There's something about it. It's like the environments are half like it's like they kind of fake the pre-rendered background look, but it kind of also but the camera will move around and stuff. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I really like it. It's almost like these little dioramas. stretched out. There we go. All right, the ending needs a little bit more, maybe. I kind of like where this is overall. Started playing this weekend. Oh, nice, dude. I want to get that one very soon. Right. I understand that. I try to just pull inspiration from the stuff. That's what it's research. It's a research, and I gotta be careful using that excuse. Because you can just fall in the trap of, oh, I'm just researching. It's for science. Right now, I'm researching this dip. Yeah, I almost picked that one up too. I was looking at that. But I ended up picking Fantasian. What does this need? Nice. I want to see if I can fit in like a cello. Yeah, I never played much of the Lunar series. I think I played a Game Boy Advance one, which I've heard after the fact that was like probably not the right one to start with. But I've always wanted to play them. I've always heard good things about them. Double this up with Elden Lord. This is a good string patch. Usually. Never played the Game Boy one, but the PS versions are my favorite. Yeah, I hear those are the best ones. Remasters that came out recently are accessible, not my favorite iterations. It seems like that's one of those games that every time they, excuse me, every time they release it, they like changed up something about it. They modify it somehow instead of just releasing like the originals as is or whatever, as intended. Which I think it came out. Didn't originally it come out on the Saturn? Is that right? Wasn't it originally a Saturn game and then they ported it over to PS1 because Saturn was just kind of. Or Sega CD, that's what it was. And then when they ported it over from that, there were some changes from what I understand. Okay. Wah, wah. What chords did I actually do there? Hang on. Sharp F, D sharp. This. Used to own Silver Star Story Complete for PS1. Played the crap out of it, but I think I sold it in a garage sale. Still have parts of my Complete, but I'm missing some. Lunar 2, just have the discs I got from Funkoland. I haven't heard of Funkoland in a long time. Same garage sale where I sold both my PS1 Suikidens. Man. Oh yeah, dude. Suikoden. I like both of them. I played 2 first. And that's such a good game. That is. I really liked that one. Whoops. Come on. Minor, okay. Okay. Just needed to be soft strings there. Let's do this. Something like this. Hang on. We're just playing around. It's Monday, getting into the flow of things. Oops. Did some weird chord changes here. Did weird chord changes and I didn't check what they were, and I'm not going to. We're just gonna try to feel it out. That's how I roll. Ba-ba. There's the dissonance. Let's get rid of that. All right, let me figure out what I did here. G sharp and D sharp. And then up here is a D sharp, G, and A sharp. D sharp, G. And then C, D sharp, G. So C, D sharp, G, okay. So I need to do a G fifth and then a B flat major. So that's what that is, okay. I think I'm just going into that too quickly, maybe. Split this here. Um, I thought that was actually... I thought that was like something happening outside, I'm not gonna lie. One second, let me respond to this. Sorry. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry. Got a spot. Spot I can't clear. All right. It's like I kind of like where this one is going, to be honest with you. It's a little bit sparse. It's a little bit ambient, which is kind of what we're going for. There's just some like loose ends to tie up here. I feel like it's like 70 something percent done, 70 to 80, believe it or not. You know, besides mixing, but just writing wise, I feel like it's mostly there. Something in this one, I think. Oops. Okay. I think honestly, I'm gonna pause on this one. I'm kind of like, I'm just getting sidetracked on this one. It's pretty spacey, and so I'm spacing out. Just to be real. So let's go with something a bit more upbeat. I think it was this one. Yeah. Let's go with this one so I can like not space out. There's enough piano in that. I'm gonna remove that one. Let's add in something. Oh man, I'm gonna need some coffee. Feels like I'm just like I've barely done anything. I haven't got it started yet, really, and I'm already like, I need a coffee break. We'll go probably another 30 minutes or so before I do that. Try to get a little bit of progress at least. Let's see. Something like that. I don't know if harp is... Oh, it's turned down a bit. That's probably why. I was like, man, it just doesn't really cut through much, but it's turned way down. So that'll do it. Here. I don't know. Thinking. Oh man, I am tired. It is hitting me, big time. Locked dungeon. Nope. That might be nice. Ooh, it spikes performance big time now. Everything except that end was okay. I like that. I liked this bit, but everything else was just kind of so-so to me. cool. Kind of like that. More of a background element. That's kind of a nice little background element. Oh man, oh man. Kind of nice. Kind of like that. We'll run it from the top, see how it feels. Something right there, something a little more. here. That's not quite what I want. More like a... that. Hey, what's up, Michael Eagle? Good to see you, man. How you feeling today? Do like a rise there. A rise, a rise. Not that kind of a rise. Let's see. Where is it? It's like... Oh, right there. Excuse me. Coffee break is 10 minutes away. 10 minutes till coffee break. We got this. Yeah. Let's do. No. Atmosphere's dark. No, not quite. Not quite. Ooh. Almost. My eyes are heavy. Thank you, Remy. He's giving me Trick Track from Phantasy Star Online 2. Is that what that is? I'm not familiar with the track, but I'll have to look that one up because I always enjoy finding like sleeper songs, or whatever, or underrated songs from games. Write it down so I don't forget. Trick Track Part 2. PSO2. I was always intrigued by the Phantasy Star Online games. I always wanted to play those, but I never really did. That's kind of nice. Let me take these off for a second. Oh. Yeah, we're going to get some coffee here in a minute. Sometimes it's difficult when I get songs to this point because it's like I know I can add more to it. I know there's more I can do with it, you know, aside from mixing. Mixing always makes it sound better. But sometimes I'm like, I don't know what I'd want to add or what I need to add necessarily. It sounds, when it gets to the point where it sounds cool as is, it's hard to think or come up with ways it could sound cooler. You know what I'm saying? Perpetual cough. Yeah, sorry to hear that, man. I like the older vibes. Phantasy Star Online episodes 1 and 2 definitely hit a nice tone between mystical and sci-fi. Yeah, that's cool. That's always a good balancing act, or an interesting balancing act. I like the mix of things. It's like I feel like Final Fantasy VIII did that pretty well, although that leaned more towards sci-fi. But there's little bits of mystical in there. You know, it's definitely it's definitely more sci-fi than fantasy or mystical or whatever. Let's keep going for a minute, and then I will stop and grab some coffee. But yeah, Candlemoth, Remy, I hope you guys are doing well. I appreciate you joining. Michael Eagle, of course, thank you for joining. Sorry you got your cough going. Your perpetuality. I might almost take that out, the first part. 30, but glad I could swing by and chill. Yeah, man, appreciate it. Let's have these kind of like sweep up. Yeah. Nope. Maybe too much. It's a bit much there. I gotta use this plugin more. Got some really cool stuff to it. Mixed feelings on the bass at the end there. Oh yeah. I just need to do it. We're just gonna pull the trigger on it, man. It'll be much more productive latter half here. So let's do this. Off fee. Break. Get fancy with that one. Get real fancy with this one. B R B. Look at that. I feel like that shouldn't connect there. There we go. All right. Yep. I'll put on some music for you guys to chill to. Oops. No. I'll find a good one. There we go. Castlevania style. All right. I'll be right back. It'll only take a couple minutes for it to like kick on and brew, but then we'll keep on trucking. Oh, they waited for their chance. How devious. How devious of them. Let's go over to which we must remove. Because nobody wants it. Boom. Be gone, I say. Okay, we're back. We got coffee. Feeling better. Already. It only took a couple small sips and it was just big change. Big change. I'm gonna close this window too. It's a little chilly. Too bad. Just a wee bit chilly. It was nice for a minute, but it's starting to cool down a bit here. But yep, thank you all again for joining me here. We're going to continue in just a moment. What song is playing right now? Oh, this is a fun one. All right, let's see. We'll take a moment. To just chill and drink some coffee. But what are y'all working on today? What do you guys got going on? Or what's your goal for this week? It's for me. For me, obviously, the goal is to get this one Patreon song done. Maybe even start on next week's. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea. There's another Patreon post I need to get out about the Rogue tier stuff. Need to officially get the Rogue archives posted on there. I've got like a makeshift location for them, but that's still going on, by the way. Let me see. I don't even remember. It may have ended already. Oh, yeah, it ended already. But it's okay. Just a reminder, patreon.com/bitbybitsound for all your music needs. Every single one of them. Most of you guys are already patrons anyway, so it's fine. But just popping it on in there. Over 500 tracks. We might be at over 600 at this point. I'm gonna have to count. But I gotta sneeze. Ooh, that came on quick. Okay. Been working on the quest step progression in my game. Okay. Hope to make some progress. I have different step types. Kill monster, gather item, talk to NPC. Working on triggers to track completion. Okay, nice. Tiger, remind me, what engine are you using? Are you an RPGA user, or are you using like Godot and or Unity and or Unreal and or Game Maker? I can't remember which engine you're using. Still the meta-human junk, so annoyed that big companies like Epic and Relusion with millions or even billions of dollars can't QA their base meshes to have perfect symmetry. That sucks. Ah, okay, monogame. Okay, that's cool. Hey, I listed, 5 or 6, and I still got it wrong, so that's actually a good thing. We like that. Excuse me. Didn't Monogame just get like a $500 billion donation from the maker of Stardew? Not actually 500 billion, but didn't Stardew's creator just give him like a ton of money to support that engine? I can't think of what his name is. 250K. I was close. Concerned Ape. I was thinking Distressed Monkey or something. And I couldn't. I was like, that doesn't seem right. That was close. Distressed Monkey, close. $250 billion, whatever I said. That was also close. Come on. Oh, not both of you. Not you. All right, Momo. Come here, Captain. I can't let Momo in here. Hey, what's up, Average Aim? Good to see you, man. They also got a sizable donation a bit back from the creator of Terraria when all Uni Backlash. Oh, I do kind of remember hearing about that. That's really cool, though. It's going pretty good, man. We got a fresh cup of coffee, so doing really well right now. Getting back in the swing of things. New year. Trying to get back into some sort of a routine after December. New Year's resolution. I don't have a resolution right off the top of my head, you know, honestly, but somebody on Duchess's stream brought up the point of having, rather than resolutions, having a word for the new year of what like your theme basically for the year, which I thought was kind of a cool idea. I think for me probably would be growth. Whoa, Captain! Oh my gosh, Cat! Whew! She almost just took out this coffee. Wow. Did not spill a drop, but that was close. All right. There we go. That was really close. I would have been really sad. You just asked how I was doing. I was like, oh, I got a fresh cup of coffee. I'm doing great. She comes barreling through here. Just asserting dominance. Yeah, no kid. She's asserting something, man. About to assert her out the door or something. I got too much stuff on the desk right now. Gotta shake off the holiday schedule, absolutely. Cat. I let you in here because you're the good one, and you are proving me wrong right now. Anyway, sorry about that. I like to make a goal instead of a resolution. Yeah. Yeah, in that sense, the goal is growth. Growth in business, growth in personal life, growth in, you know, in these guns. That sort of thing. I think first step priority is growth in business, because I just, yeah, it's a little vague. It's a big one, but I kind of need to this year. This business of music composition, full-time gig, just more clients, and mainly the I guess the sub goal of that, or the big reason behind that, is to get a bit more financial stability, because freelancing, you know, doing commissions and stuff, which I love it, don't get me wrong, but it's just it's not as consistent or stable as it could be, and so I think that's maybe, instead of growth, maybe my word should be stability. don't have to think about that one. Especially after last year, dude. Especially after last year, I could use a little bit of stability in my life. But yeah. Speaking of that, I do have commission spots open if anybody is interested. What a segue. What a segue. I'm actually working on getting a page together, but if... I don't want to put you on the spot, so if you don't want to talk about this in detail, you don't have to. Oh, no, it's fine. It's totally fine. I don't mind talking about it. I don't mind taking a, we're on coffee break, so let's chat about it, bro. If I ever get my own Patreon going and have income coming in, maybe I can convince my wife to let me commission an OST. Hey, you know. Yeah, man, just let me know. I do have a like a discounted special commission offer going on. I've only got a couple spots available for it, but it's basically where people can commission one song per month. And so that way it's not like they're not trying to foot like, you know, a couple $1,000 bill or whatever up front to pay for their soundtrack. It's more like a just buying the track at a time. And I've discounted the per minute rate for that. Because that would help me, like I was saying, with my stability. And if I just know, it's like, okay, I've got 4 commissions this, you know, for the next 5 months, you know, that just gives me a little bit more ability. There's that word again. I like to set time aside and just throw down ideas on a whiteboard. Yeah, I've done that a bit too. I used to use whiteboards a lot more for just like laying out my tasks for the day. And then my sister got me this for my birthday last year, I think, of just a daily planner thing. It's hard to see, but it's just a notebook that says today. It's got top 3 priorities. Hard to see. Top, maybe this side. There we go. Upper camera. Top 3 priorities, stuff for tomorrow. Don't forget to do this stuff, and then all the other tasks down here. So I just start using this more. It's a really good approach for you to set it up how you have. It does make it feel like an OST is something that's more attainable. I also can't argue its ability is nice and hope that it for you. Yeah, appreciate it. That's what I figured too. It's like it makes it more. It takes the pressure off of both the developer and me, I think. Absolutely, dude. Just shoot me a DM. Yeah, we'll chat. But yeah, doing the 1 song per month, it's there's a developer I started doing this with, I think it was 2023. He had approached me, and that's that's the arrangement we set up, because that's what he's could afford to do it that way. And it's been really nice, and I'm still working with that guy. I've done 1 game with him, and we're working on a second one together. But it's nice for me to know that I at least, you know, if I get his song done, which I have every single month since 2023. But it's just nice to know I got that, you know, oh, it's going to be, you know, in this range on commissions at least. It's in the works, but it's the developer of Elohim Eternal. Let me see. I don't have it installed on this computer, but the maker of Elohim Eternal, the Babel Code. So he's done a handful of games here. But the one I did we were working on is Demon Slayer Rome. But yeah, good guy. He's been really great to work with. And anyway, so the point was that we set up that arrangement together, and it's worked out for me. It's worked out for him. And so I was like, we should open this up to other people. And Remy has taken advantage of it. Did a track for him back in October. Probably have you do more tracks later this year. I've been putting all my budget towards paying my outsourced modeling team. I only have maybe 3 more environments for them to help with. Yeah, man, absolutely. No worries. But yeah, looking forward to that. Yeah, it's. I actually haven't played through this one yet, or the second one, but just because of time, honestly. But yeah, it seems like it's right up my alley, to be honest with you. But yeah, once I have more, once I have my, I'm working on a page for that offer, just to lay out all the details for people. But if anybody's interested, feel free to DM me. And there's only so many spots I can take on with that. I think about 4 is probably reasonable, because then it's just like, then it's like 4 Patreon songs a month, 4 commissions a month. That's a good bit. That's quite a bit of work, but that would cover my bills and then leave me a little bit left over. You know what I mean? I would like, part of my model too is song pack sales, and they do help. They help out a bit, but it's just inconsistent. It's like hard to really plan for these, how much I'm going to make any month. I can make anywhere from $600 a month from these to $70 a month. So it's like I still push for these because it's really nice to do the work once and then have it continue to generate revenue, but it's just, for me right now, it's inconsistent. So anyway, yeah, words of 2026 is growth and or stability. So, that being said, no, I don't really do anything with Spotify, to be honest with you. I probably should. I don't even use it for myself, just for listening purposes. I forget it's there a lot of times, but probably wouldn't be a bad idea as far as marketing, getting my name out there. But as far as generating any kind of revenue, Spotify, it's like you got to make a few million hits to get a value meal. I've been considering selling some of my MetaHuman based meshes once they're ready, but I'd probably make maybe $100 a month off of it. Probably not worth the customer support headache. I can't say for meshes, you might end up having more customer support than what I have, but I've had 2 customer support emails in the past 5 years. I really don't have to do much as far as song pack sales. Most people just buy them and then they're good to go. But maybe different with the meshes. But some guys on there that do covers and have upwards of 400,000 followers. It's organic traffic because people just search for the tracks. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I figured you meant Spotify. That's true. Okay, cool, man. Ask away. I'll let you know everything except for my social security number. And you know what? Ask nicely. Maybe we'll And maybe you'll get that out of me. Okay, should we get back to writing music? I want to keep talking, so we can keep conversing while I work on this stuff. But Future Cop 1998 or 1988. This was voted best title of my songs. My first pet's name? Oh, I can tell you that. That was Fat Mao. Fat Mao and Black Mao. Because when we were kids, we couldn't say meow, or we couldn't say... Yeah, I guess we couldn't say meow, so we called them Maos. Fat Mao and Black Mao. Like, oh no, that was the security code. That was the security question on... Couldn't say R. Oh. How you going to the store? How you going to make dinner? That's funny. Oh. Hey, Christian Soul, welcome. I was actually just about to get back into it. We were working on a commission for a game. This is a wintry, well, it's, I say in quotations, a wintry track, but he didn't want it to be like stereotypical winter level Christmassy, you know, with jingle bells or sleigh bells or whatever and this and that. So it's a bit more drums and bass kind of, which is the direction he was wanting. But yeah, how you doing today? Appreciate you joining. We just got done with a very long 30-minute coffee break. Turn my headphones back up. Yes, they are. Yeah, it's definitely a bit of an amen break. Not specifically the amen break, but it's very, very close. This samples the grid break. Or a mix between hydro break and grid break. About 18. Thanks, appreciate it. Oh, it's not a stupid question at all. It's a PreSonus Studio One. Yeah, no worries. This is a version 6, I believe. I used version 3 for many years, and then I updated. Pretty certain it's version 6. Yeah. Yeah, no, I used Cubase way back in the day, like before I even knew what I was doing. And then I got like a demo of this, and I just really loved the just the ease of it and the workflow. And so I just jumped ship, and I haven't looked back since. Well, I've kind of taken a couple peeks, I guess I should say, but mostly Ableton now. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Ableton. I didn't even know Keybase was around in the 90s, to be honest with you. That's crazy. I used it, yeah, early 2000s, or well, maybe late 2000s, when to think of it. 2008, we're gonna say. I know people really like Ableton a lot. What do I want to do here? No kidding? Oh my gosh. Wow. I had no idea. I didn't even know DAWs like existed that far back, I guess. Wow. Revolutionary. Oh, we got Captain in the shot now, but that's okay. Do I want to mute? Maybe I want, Let's see. Oh, wow. Hey, thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Hey. And the alerts are working now. I wasn't sure if that had come through or not because I was having issues with those before. But yeah, thank you. Very, very much appreciated. I honestly, like, I've never... I'm usually not, like, watching too much on Twitch stuff either. I only started watching streams, like, last year when I started doing this. But yeah, no, thank you so much. Very kind of you. Watched a little more during COVID. That makes sense. Like to half watch Twitch while doing stuff. Yeah, I do that a bit now too. It's good background stuff. Christian, do you use Ableton? Is it more of a hobbyist thing, or do you do music full time, or kind of music you make? I think I like that better. And I'll kick in there. Just not sold on this part. Let's try. maybe that. No, I missed my cue. Hang on. Nope. That's it. Give me that. Okay, I think I'm filling some spaces around that. It's not bad. Do pretty much full time. Nice. I used to release a little more back in the day. Now I do voiceover recordings. Okay. Mix for artists and produce some custom music too. I DJ as well. Nice. Every so often I think about getting into some voiceover, like me doing the voice acting, I guess I should say, rather than doing the recordings. It's like that's just a whole another thing to throw like you're all into, you know what I mean? That's cool though, dude. Yeah, especially in this business, we gotta like diversify. Do sound design too for animation. Yeah, it's like as much as I would like to just write music for games, it's like I have to do a little bit more. I gotta branch out. I was doing video tutorials for a long while for a piece of software. I do some sound design too. Haven't done a ton of mixing for artists. I used to try to get into that, or I wanted to get into that for a while, and I didn't go for it as much as I probably should have, but that's very cool though. Are you on Discord by chance? So you can if you are, you can hop in my server if you'd like. You're welcome. Now that reminds me, I was supposed to have StreamerBot open. I just hooked that up the other day, and it's supposed to drop a Discord link every so often, but I forgot. And it's 4 o'clock now. I'll just go ahead and do a... Oh, okay. I got you. All good. Well, I'll drop it here in case anybody else is watching and is interested. Feel free to hop in. No pressure, no worries though. If not, all good. Like I said, I had a bot that's supposed to be dropping that every like 15 minutes or so, and I just forgot to open it at the start of this. Let's layer this up maybe. Not mellow. need to fill in some space there. Drop it an octave, maybe? Yeah, let's, yeah, that's light. That's nice. I like that. Fill in some space here and here. Yeah, it's a little bit clashing now, so let's do... All right, no worry, Christian. Appreciate you, man. Nice to meet you as well. Feel free to stop by again sometime. Dun, 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 dun. Let's move this over. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. So then here. Yeah. It's like a perfect angle of it. Drop the captains in the chat. Let's go for gopher. Go for broke. What do I want? I need something there. I feel like I need some contrast. It's like even this part and this part are kind of close. So I just need a little contrast. No. Maybe. Do it again. Actually, it might be better just to hold it out. Actually, maybe half of that, half time of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do half of it and then have something else pop in here. Or just have it fade out in volume there, just so it feels, so it doesn't disappear completely, but it's just not so up front. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, right here at bar 40. Man, that coffee was a good idea. It was new life breathed into me. Breathe your life into me. Something wrong. Falling faster. Yeah, that's nice. And then here as well. Let's grab this Mojito plugin because I never use this. This is the default one with Studio One, so I don't even know what sounds we got. It's very synthy heavy, but it's just. It's a bit all over the place. We're gonna have to get into some drumming soon if we're to do that today. It's in the title. This one's not working out for me. This one's not digging that one. Check my tie again. This one had some cool stuff. That kind of just goes along with that other thing I got going on though. Do that. It just accents the other thing. And smooth this out a little bit. Yeah. I don't like it more this way. There's that. Is that where I had it? Let's do more of an accent right here. Not that kind of an accent. Okay. I like this impact. This rise is a little bit not good. Let's slow it way down. Yeah, let's just do that. Find a different rise. I like that one. Also put them on 2 separate tracks so I can have a little bit of, do this. Let's do this. There we go. And a little bit lower on that. That's kind of nice. Let's do a running start. Listen, let's see what we got here. We might switch over to drums for about 30 minutes or so. I feel like the end here, I don't want to go too crazy with the bass, but I feel like it could also use some like blah. Yeah, like blah. do that and just turn it down. Yeah. I think that's coming along. I think we made progress on this one today. So let's what is this? What is this? It's gonna switch to something else, but oh, that was another like potential wintry tune. Let's call it Winter 3. There we go. Yeah, let's switch to drum scene and get some blood flowing again. There we go. Gonna be a little bit of an obstruction here, but it is what it is. I'm sore. Very sore. All right, let's see what we can do. I'm not going to adjust my noise gate on this mic because I forget. It looked like I checked last time and I think it was cutting out a bit of my voice, so I'll just have to figure out some other option. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Yeah. Ugh. Let's put the mic way up here. That'll be the option. Doesn't seem like that's working. Yeah, okay. Let's do... Oh, what's a nice... easy one to warm up with. Yeah, I mean, that's an option. The main thing is, like, I think that would also probably pick up these, like, me hitting the pads here. Like, that looks like it's coming through pretty loud. Something nice and easy to start off with, so, like... Felt like the music might have been a little loud. It was at least loud in my headset. My headphones. Compared to the drums, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, how is that volume-wise? The drums to the music. Does it feel pretty balanced? Is the music drowning out the drums? So I mainly hear the music. I don't hear the drums so much in my headphones, but it may be coming out different for y'all. No, it's something. Oh yeah. Why is this so difficult? Gonna make it a little more interesting there. It's hard to get back into that, but Finally got a solution figured out for this asymmetric metahuman base mesh. Nice. Got characters working with full expressions. Awesome, man. Congrats. Some of the expressions needed some work, though. Well, hey, maybe if they look super weird and unnatural, I mean, I don't know without seeing them, but maybe that'll add to the creepiness of the game, you know? Use that to your advantage in a horror game. Make everything look super uncanny. Ah, come on. Sad. Even with the dropping of the sticks, it's still fun. Oh, wait. Maybe for the ghosts, the player characters, I'm trying to make them all cool and attractive. Resident Evil or something. I gotcha. That's cool, yeah. You know, before I started that song, I was going to say, I feel like I'm getting a little bit smoother with the drums. And then I totally crashed and burned on that one. Remy, you ever try scanning a real person and turning them into a metahuman? Metahuman. I tried scanning myself using that reality scan app, and it didn't go well. LOL. Sorry, I don't know why I went robot voice with it. I read metahuman. Made me want to... Anyway, yeah. We'll stop in that one. I have done it in character creator, not metahuman yet. I was just thinking through that I'm going to put myself in the game, so I'll find out soon. Nice. Might be the only game you ever make, so might as well, yeah, might as well pull a Kojima. Go for it. Okay. Let's do Sigma, and then that's probably good for Mega Man 3. Mega Man X3, excuse me. Let's see the other stick on. See what that sounded like without the music going. Huh. Something like that. Okay, let's do a different game. Mega Man X1. Let's do... Is it? I thought it was listed as... Oh, right there. Duh. Awful fill at the end there. Let's see. Okay, Vampire Hunter or Bloody Tears. Yeah. That's a fun one. That one's like gave me Oingo Boingo vibes. That one's giving me Sonic vibes. Which one was it? No. That might be kind of fun. Let's figure out what we can do with this. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, beginning is in like most of the songs in 4, but that beginning is in 7. It sounds like. Or maybe that's a little off kilter. It's nice. Man, what's the song from this one? I'll do this one. Yeah, me too. Totally agree. Well. Yeah, I think the overworld from DKC3 is like the strongest aspect of the game. I still really liked DKC3. I think if it, like, imagine if they had made it, but instead of Kiddy Kong, it was Chunky Kong from the N64. Just imagine, like, you know, same moveset and everything pretty much, but just imagine it was Chunky Kong, and I bet people would have loved that game. Oh man, there's a song, I can't remember what it was. Maybe it's not from DKC3. Yeah, actually, maybe it's from 2. It's like it's not Sticker Bush, but it was one that's also equally as cool as Sticker Bush to me. I think it had a lot of great things going for it. The overworld had a lot of exploration. Trading aspect at the general store was cool too. Yeah. I mean, I really did like Diddy and Dixie. It kind of makes sense to me though why they would swap it out. It makes the two characters feel more distinct. You know, Diddy and Dixie is like the main difference between them that I always, well, at least as a kid, that I always felt was that Dixie could like hover in air. That was like the main difference. And I know there's more to it than that, but like, but with, you know, Kitty and Dixie is like, there is a very distinct difference. And so Well, let's just do sticker bush, I guess. Yeah, that being said, they probably could have stuck with Diddy and Kixie? Diddy and Dixie, but just they could have made Diddy just more distinct, like with his abilities or something. They could have stuck with him. That was an option too. I wonder if I can do this. Let's add some. I never even thought to do this. This will give it more of the sound. Hey, thanks for the follow. Yeah, it sounded kind of cool having this red light distortion on there. It gives it more of the... Yeah, thanks for the follow. Little G Money. Sorry if I'm reading that wrong. Mom. Little G Mommy. Appreciate the follow. That's cool. Let me see if I turn the mix down on it a little bit. Not that much. Cool. What was the other one that I wanted to do? We'll go a little bit longer. I'll probably end here. It's already 5:30. I'll probably end pretty soon. I know. Sad. Yep, very sad. Okay, yeah, sad. I get it. What's the one? Oh, what about this one? Oh man, I'm clubbing. Oh, that one was kind of fun. There's no way I passed it. Oh my gosh. Where is it? crazy how many different variations they had of these little jingles. Oh, this is actually kind of... All right, Captain. Let's lay it back down there. This is it. This is the one I was looking for. Forest Interlude. That's right. Maybe not a great drum song, but I just love this track. Yeah, this is a great one. Yeah, not the best song to play drums to, just because I just don't want to overdo it. Lay down, Captain, or move. There we go. Full moon. Cat, will you stop? I just wanted to listen to that song, really. Let's do a couple more. It's 5:35. Any requests, or is just dealer's choice? From the list I have here. We got Turtles in Time. We did some of those the other day. That's a good one. We got Metroid, although I don't think that's a good drumming one. Castlevania, Mario RPG. We got the Mega Man X games. We got Zelda. We got Kerber. Mystical Ninja, classic. Final Fantasies. Front Mission. Haven't played anything from that. Earthbound. Oh yeah, dude, that'd be sick. I've seen that. I never had it, but I've seen that. Can I do? Let me test something really quick. I bring Impact in here. This does. Okay, it does. Okay. Huh. Huh. That's kind of cool. Thought I'd use this as a different drum kit plugin. Huh. Let me let the cat out real quick before she comes and bursts through the scene again. Go on. Go on. Go on, then. Let me see if there's a good drum kit that would fit Earthbound. Oops. Sorry, now I'm just having fun with this. This Tom is routed weirdly though. I'll have to figure this one out, or reroute a lot of this. Okay, let's go back to... Let's go back to this, and then... Earthbound. What would be a good Earthbound drum song? Let's see, what else can we do? Let's go to front mission. I haven't done any of that yet, and I think this has got some good stuff. There we go, yeah. Oh, that's... Pick out like the most complicated track. Oh gosh, okay. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I don't have that right now. Let's just do a couple more. Yeah, let's do some turtles because we've done those, so we've practiced, and those are good and fun. You wouldn't be able to tell that I've practiced, that's for sure, though. It's something, especially the part where I drop the stick and just crash and burn. All right, Mondoon. No worries, brother. Have a great rest of your evening. Appreciate you hanging out, man. Yeah, I think we'll do one more. It's almost 6 o'clock. I've been saying that this whole hour. I'm like, oh, it's 5:15. It's 5:30. We'll finish up. All right, sewer surfing, and then that's probably it. Probably. Okay. I think I'm probably about done there. I'm going to stick to it this time. But I appreciate y'all for hanging out, bearing with the drum skills. Oh, let's fix this. Hello. And then we'll go over here. Wow, even better. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna finish up here. Yeah, you too, Tiger. Appreciate you hanging out today, man. We'll be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. And if you're around, we'd love to see you. But yeah, as always, y'all are amazing. I am Bert, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.